Before you give birth, there are a million questions swarming around your head about how it's going to go. I know for each one of my 4 deliveries, I always had a million questions, even though I'd done it before. The truth is, whether you're planning on having a C-section or a vaginal birth, you never really know what's going to happen. So it's important to have as much information as you can so you can try and be as relaxed as you can in the situation. So today I want to answer a lot of questions around C-sections. So I took the really gritty ones and I went to my doctor, my OBGYN, and I got him to give me the facts. During a C-section, do doctors really remove the intestines? No, the intestines are not removed anymore unless they need to be checked for some reason. Whew! I know you're happy about that, huh? Should I request a plastic surgeon to sew up my C-section scar so it looks really good? There's really no need these days to request a plastic surgeon to sew up your C-section scar. Obstetricians are very well trained in minimizing the scar that you're going to have. You may want to talk to your doctor about a subcuticular suture because they heal better than staples. I really need to know this. Can I get a tummy tuck after I've had a C-section? Like right there, right then, in the room at the same time? You know, baby comes out, tummy tuck person comes in. You really shouldn't get a tummy tuck at the same time as a cesarean section. A tummy tuck is a much more invasive procedure than a C-section, and a C-section really should be focused on getting your baby out rather than doing more invasive surgery. I've heard that C-sections are the safest way to give birth. Is this true? It really depends how you define safe. For a normal delivery, a vaginal delivery is really the safest way to have a baby. But in a high-risk situation, a C-section can be the safest. So it's really on a case-by-case basis. If you are going to have a C-section, there really should be an indication for one, and you should understand why your doctor thinks that's best for you. Why do some people recover really quickly from C-sections, and then I know other people that it can take a really long time? What can I do to try and help my recovery? There are truly some mysteries that still surround medicine, and how quickly one person heals compared to the next is one of those mysteries. It does seem, however, that being active and exercising and being healthy when it comes to diet really does seem to help the healing time. I've heard that sometimes after C-section you get a referred pain in a totally different place to where the C-section happened. Is this true? Referred pain is when you experience pain in a place other than where you had surgery. So after a C-section, a referred pain could be experienced in your shoulders. This is totally normal, and actually, again, another thing that's still a mystery. Is there a limit to the number of C-sections I can have? There's really no limit. It really depends on the person. But you should know for each additional C-section, there's more scar tissue, making the next surgery more difficult. Can I have a vaginal birth after I've already had a C-section? A VBAC? VBAC stands for vaginal birth after cesarean. And whether or not that's going to be successful for you will depend on a whole bunch of factors, including whether you've had a vaginal delivery before. If you have had a vaginal delivery successful before, you do have more chance of a successful VBAC. If you've never had a vaginal delivery, you have less chance of a successful VBAC. But again, it's really going to depend on your situation, and you need to talk to your doctor about what's important to you so they can help you as much as they possibly can. Some people say that their doctors and nurses ask them whether they've passed gas after a C-section. I like to keep this to myself. Why does this matter? There's no evidence to suggest that knowing whether you pass gas really is an indication of a successful surgery. They are just trying to make sure that your bowels are working. I've heard a lot about convenient C-sections in the media, that either doctors are doing them to fit into their schedules or moms are doing them because they think it's easier. Is this really true? One would hope that doctors in the United States monitor that better, because no, it is not appropriate practice. And as a mother, you need to make sure you feel confident that your doctor is not making that decision for you based on schedule, but they're doing it based on the best choice for you and your baby. No matter how you end up having your baby, whether it's through a scheduled C-section, whether you have an unplanned C-section, or whether you don't have a C-section at all, in my opinion, as long as your baby arrives here in this world as a healthy, happy baby, and you're healthy and happy too, holding that sweet baby in your arms, it doesn't matter how you gave birth. Each way is just as beautiful as the other. What's important is that you get your wonderful baby in your arms. And I agree with her. If you end up having a C-section, it is still a beautiful way to give birth. Follow me at Rosie Pope for more useful information, or go to rosiepope.com. And if you have ideas for videos you want me to make, just let me know.